everyone. Well, that was fun. I should leave the music going. But hi, how are you? Thank you for joining me yet again. I have a super fun talk to give. Well, it's not a talk, but I have some very fun math to go with you. I feel like on this channel, I'm like very mathy. Because of all the calculations for detergent and all the calculations for what I'm going to present today, but it's actually simple math. I have some simple, happy math for you today. Yeah, you'll understand. But let's just say this is the video that you want to show. Like if you're the the girl that I see all the time who is here trying to learn about cloth diapers and trying to bring her husband, her mother-in-law, her mother, her aunt, whoever on board with cloth diapering, this is one of the videos that you want to show them. Especially that like husband who's just being, who will listen to the math. So this is a very exciting video. I'm very excited to be here with you today. Thank you for joining me. So I do have like a little bit to go through, and then at the end I'll be answering any questions you may have about anything. It doesn't have to be about what I'm talking about here. If you have, wash questions, if you have insert questions, whatever questions you have, let me know. And I will get to those. Speaking of, I should probably bring up the comments so I can see what's going on. A reminder, if you're talking to me through Facebook, I won't necessarily see your name, so just let me know who you are if you want me to know who's talking to me. Otherwise, it's a mystery to us both. Okay, well, it's not a mystery to you, but it'll be a mystery to me. All right, so let me pull this bad boy up. The real cost of cloth diapers in 2024. Now, as I'm doing this, if you're, watching this in the future you are watching this, it's the end. It's like, well, it's Black Friday of 2023, but I mean, all of the numbers that we're applying here is going to be what we're going into 2024 for, so that's why I labeled it 2024, kind of for the YouTube algorithm, but also because if you have a baby in 2024, this is kind of what you can expect. It's not gonna change that much. All right, let's see if I can make this go. So, it's Black Friday today. Let me see if I can make this bigger for you. No, if I do that, the audio is removed. So I'll leave it like that for now. Hopefully you can see it. I apologize if not, but what I'm showing you right now is just a screenshot of the website. If you go to the website, clothdiapersforbeginners.com, and scroll down to the latest posts, you'll see the first one there is Black Friday, because I have been updating it like a mad woman, trying to get all of the amazing deals that are on cloth diapers all in one place for you. So go check that out at the end of this presentation if you haven't seen it already. Yeah, so definitely go check that out, and that's the address there, or just go to the website and scroll down to the latest. Tons of epic sales this year. I think this might be the best year that I've seen for sales, and I'm pretty darn sure actually thinking about it, because don't forget, I've been going through them all as I'm posting them, so I know what's going on, and it's pretty good. So I just pulled out a few examples here. Charlie Banana started their sale at 30, is now at 35% off, and that's site-wide, so everything. My Sweet Pickles is having a sale as well. Let me just, so I don't say the wrong thing here. Yep, Cyber Monday will include product sales and double rewards. That's 10% back on future orders, so you're not just like saving on the order that you make now, you're saving for the order in advance. They're having tons of deals, and they're a local, lovely cloth diaper retailer. I put kind of my favorites on the slide here today, the ones that have sponsored and so on. So, lovely local cloth diaper retailer, and she's having sales on tons of brands. There's Pooters, who we just connected. I'm so excited to be talking to them, because you guys have been telling me for years about their nighttime cloth diapers are the best, and I need to check them out, and I really do need to check them out. So they are also, they let me know about their sale details, because they're having a great big sale. You have three options if you go shopping with them. You can use the code THANKFUL, and if you spend $80, you get a diaper cover free. That's amazing. If you use the code, oh, if you don't use the code, you still get, if you spend $80, you get 24% off everything. So that's amazing. And then on Cyber Monday, they have more discounts as well. Who else do we have here? Bungie's Cloth Diapers. You know Bungie's always brings the sales. So they, oh yeah, she's the choose your own adventure one. So you have 2 coupon codes and you can go get them on the page there. One is Turkey BOGO and the other one's Turkey Love 40. So you can choose your own adventure if you want to buy one, get one free, or if you want to get 40% off everything. You have the choice there. It's a kind of a fun one. Who else? Who am I forgetting here? Oh, Happy Behinds, of course. That's, you know, just a dear and lovely local retailer as well. She has deals on tons of brands, like tons. I was scrolling through them and I'm like, oh my gosh, I think every big cloth diaper brand was in that sale. So definitely go check that one out. Yeah, the sales are just, I won't go through anymore, but the sales are absolutely amazing this year. Definitely go check them out. If you need to build your cloth diaper stash, today is the day. You're gonna hear me say it all the time, you know, Black Friday and Earth Day. So your pregnancy kind of gets one or the other. So you have to really take advantage of that sale day if you can. Okay, that's enough. I like talking about sales, as you can see. All right, but why are we here? So, can you save money on cloth diapers if you're not buying from the sales? If you're buying, you know, regular price, is it even possible to save money on cloth diapers versus disposable diapers? What's the deal? That's what we're talking about today. And I felt the need, I did this video, I'll show you, you'll see a bit later. I'll talk about it later. But okay, so I pulled up the kind of, if you're looking for a premium cloth diaper, you want, you know, the best of the best, what are some cloth diapers that you'd be considering? Well, probably Charlie Banana. And if you're buying one Charlie Banana diaper, which is kind of the most expensive way to buy it, but anyhow, if you're buying one Charlie Banana cloth diaper on a regular price day, you're gonna pay $29.99 for that. If you're buying a Grovia 1, which is kind of like their biggest all-in-one diaper, you're gonna pay $25.95 for that. If you're buying a Thirsties all-in-one, you're gonna pay $30.70 for, and this is US prices, by the way. All of my numbers are going to be US prices, so Canadians, grab your heart. So, you know, those are the kind of prices that you're looking at if you buy the most expensive non-bulked packages of a cloth diaper and pay the full price. That's what you're paying, which is a lot, right? Like, there's a huge sticker shock to $30 per diaper. When you first start researching and you see that, you're like, whoa, hang on a minute. I can't afford that. Like, who can afford that? But stay with me. It's not as bad as it seems. Anyhow, so to understand how you can save money, you have to look at the long-term savings over disposables, which is what we're gonna look at today. And of course, there's the eco-friendly and reusable savings also that I'll get into. So let's jump to the next slide. Okay, so as I was saying, or I started to say and then stopped saying, I have done this before. So I have this video on the channel, not as a live, but as a pre-recorded, which I am really struggling with doing pre-recorded right now. So I really enjoy the live, but I've done this video before. I thought it was in 2021. It seems like I just updated the article in 2021. I did the video in 2020. So my math was old. Like, so much has changed since 2020, right? Like, everything. So back then, you know, I had figured it all out using averages and average costs and everything, that disposable diapers back then would cost you about $2,007.50 per child, and cloth diapers would cost you roughly $434 for 24 diapers at that time. So that meant that in 2020, using cloth diapers over reusable diapers would save you $1,575.50 on the first kid. Then you're reusing at least a good chunk of those diapers on kiddo number 2, saving a ton more money because you don't have that upfront cost even. So I hope I didn't like bury the wow because it's just old numbers, but it's pretty amazing. Like, that's pretty darn amazing. But that was 3 years ago. What is the state of things today? Well, everything is insane, as we know, especially with the economy and the prices of things. Everything is just bonkers. So that's why I really wanted to take a look at it, and I was pleasantly surprised, so bear with me. So I just have an article up here from Fox Business. Fox News, I know some of you are going to be like, ugh. If ever I'm looking at something from like Fox or CNN or anybody that is kind of on those peripheries, I'm only looking, I have a journalism background, so I know what to look for to see if it's kind of like sensationalized or what have you. She's a human interest journalist. All of her stories are very entry-level human interest. Seems like she hasn't been out of journalism school for very long. So I really trust what she's reporting here. She was talking to, and I can't see on the screen right now, the Diaper Bank Network. That would be an American organization. Obviously, it's Fox. But she reported that the average price of a package of disposable diapers was $16.54 in 2019. And now, in 2023, this was published in August, they are $21.90. No one's surprised, right? There's no, it's, we know. So, let's do some math, shall we? Okay, so $16.54. That would have been the price back in 2020 when I first did my original math that we were looking at. And again, you can go back. Let me show you that again. Oh, sorry. Let me go back. So if you want to check my math and actually go through it with me, because I'm kind of skimming over a lot of it right now, go check out that video. I'll see if I can put a link or something into it after, but all of the math is there, or there's also an article on the website, although I'll be updating that with this information soon, so that won't be forever, but you can go check out that 2020 video. But okay, let's get back to what we're doing. Using that math, assuming that was correct, I'm going off of that. So 1654 would have been my 2020 number. Even if it rose a little bit, it would have been fairly on point. 2019 prices to 2020 prices weren't that vastly different. If anything, they came down a little bit, but anyhow. So according to Wikipedia at that time, the average price of a disposable diaper was, I think they said between, I should have wrote this down. It was between 30 cents and 20 cents, so I had averaged it out at 25 cents just to make everything fair. Yeah, that's what it was. I'm remembering now. So if we divide that average 2020 cost of a disposable diaper at 25 cents, and it hasn't been updated on Wikipedia, that's why I didn't go back and get new numbers, then we can say that at the average, because the article, the Fox Business article didn't say how many diapers were in that package, so I'm trying to find like a package cost. So dividing that number by how many would be in the package, we get a package of about 66 diapers for $16.54, assuming that all those numbers are correct. Are these all these numbers going to be spot on and perfect? Absolutely not. Are the results you're going to see so minute that any like minor inconsistency or thing that I got wrong in here is going to make a huge difference and completely change the outcome? Absolutely not. You'll see. The calculation is big enough. Okay, so for a package, saying in 2020, a package of 66 diapers roughly will cost you $16.54. So let's take that 2023 cost of $21.90 and see how much 66 diapers would cost for that much. And that gives us a little over 33 cents per diaper. So what you would have cost you 25 cents in 2020 costs you 33 cents in 2023. So to use disposable diapers on your 2024 baby, it'll now cost you an average of $2,650.06, or $650.56 more than 2020. So the cost of diapers, diapering one child, has gone up over $650 in 3 years. Insane. Okay, let's continue on. Okay, so how much does cloth diapering cost? Well, this is where it gets interesting because it has not changed. So if you remember, you know, back at the beginning, we were, I was gonna take it off again. We were looking at, you know, the kind of the high cost diapers, what do they cost? And we were like, oh, around $30. So these are the premium brands at full price. You're not getting any discount. You're not getting any buying in bulk or anything like that. About $30. That's the most you're going to pay, right? So let's go back. Sorry, I skipped ahead. Woo, I skipped way ahead. So what math was I using in 2020? $30. Like and that was like the highest end of the diaper cost that I was doing. And at that time I was saying, you know, a cheapy diaper, if you want to go on the lower end, is gonna cost you about $6. I just reviewed Mama Koala diapers, which is a great brand for a great price. Like 2 weeks ago, around $6, $7 for a cloth diaper. So the price has not changed since 2020. I don't know why. Doesn't make much sense to me, but in general the price hasn't changed. And you'll see a screenshot of me from that other video that I was talking about holding a diaper. And in that video, oh, it's up there. I don't know if you, where am I? It's up there. It was a Bummies Zorb diaper, and I was like, this diaper costs $35. I did pay $35 for that diaper, which I do not regret at all. It was the first diaper that I got to last all night because there wasn't really a lot of hemp fitteds at that time. This is a Zorb fitted. It did cost me $35. It was worth every single last penny. You cannot buy these anymore. Only 2 retailers made Zorb fitted diapers, Omaki and Bummies, and they're both gone now. You can't buy those anymore. And the hemp overnight fitteds that I now, where are they? That I now recommend for overnight diapering a heavy wetter, these guys. I just checked online this morning, and $37 for 2. So they're ridiculously cheaper than the most expensive possible diaper you could have bought in 2016. So the price, if it hasn't stayed the same, it's gone down. Like, that's how ridiculous it is. It doesn't make any sense, but the math is the math. That's the numbers, right? So there you go. All right, so that means we can keep the cost of our cloth diapering the same as the numbers that I had in 2020. And I know it sounds like I'm making things up, but this is legit. I like looked at all the expensive diapers today, and none of them go above $30. So yeah, back in 2020, I was saying, okay, let's average out $6 and $30 and come to the middle. And I think we've got to $18 or something. I can't see, but it was like 18 something that we're reusing. So we can pretty much use the same per diaper cost going forward for 2024. So they will still cost between $6 for a cheap one and about $30 for an expensive nighttime ones if bought new. Because the Grovia one is kind of something that I recommend for nighttime. So that would be an expensive nighttime diaper. Again, going with the average to make things easy, oh, there it is, it's the $18. So I recommend, you know, minimum, don't get any less than 24 diapers to start. And I have a chart that you can calculate how many diapers you should have according to how long you want to go between washes, and that's on the site if you search how many cloth diapers you need. So that's about $432 for a minimum stash of fairly expensive price diapers. Like, you can buy the Mama Koalas or even, you know, bulk packages of Charlie Bananas or things like that for less than 18 bucks a diaper if you go on the Black Friday sales and that type of thing. So using the $18 and the 24 diapers, that's 432 diapers. Still hasn't changed at all. So the savings is now $2,226.06 for your first child that will wear cloth diapers and that is, sorry for the weird pause, that is calculated from birth until potty training, the average. This is all averages here. Every baby will be different, of course. Every baby uses a different number of diapers, but we're using all, you know, standard averages for all the ages. So there you go. Woo! And then once you save that on the first baby, there's more. You could save money on changing to cloth wipes instead of disposable wipes. You could resell those diapers later if you're only having one baby, or use them on the next baby if you're having more than one. you can buy used diapers to save on that initial cost of 400 and something. You can shop the Black Friday sales. Like there's so many ways to even save even more money on those little package of diapers, 24 diapers that you're buying, that the savings are just bumped up even more. It's ridiculous. Okay, so inevitably someone will ask me, okay, but what about the cost of washing them? There's energy that goes into it. There's water, there's detergent, there's electricity. All these things have to be focused into the cost. Now I haven't updated this, but I am going to, and I will update the article later. But I polled everyone in the group, so that's a good sized chunk of people, asking, what have you found to be your increase in energy costs, and what have you found to be your overall detergent cost? Laundry cost, laundry detergent cost, it's very, very small amount compared to the amount of savings that you get. And if you follow, just as a plug a little bit, if you follow the measure method of cloth diaper laundry, you're generally not going to use a whole ton of detergent as much as some other groups would recommend. So it's not like you're using a ton of detergent every time. I see people that are using, half a teaspoon per load of laundry. Now don't just randomly use half a teaspoon because you heard it come out of my mouth in this video. Go measure your own washing machine capacity to see how many diapers you can wash at a time and how much your detergent needs to wash that amount of diapers. You got to measure things, folks. But that is, the amount of detergent that you need to wash cloth diapers is not as much as people think going into it, because we're all kind of raised by like, oh, let's pour more in if it's super dirty, right? But that's not how detergent works. And once you learn that, you use very little detergent in the long run. Anyhow, 90% of those answering the poll spent less than $5 a month on detergent, and the water and energy costs vary, but were very, very small as well. So the amount of extra that's going into the energy costs and the detergent costs are so minute compared to, the $2,500 that you're saving in disposables just for one child. It's not even worth talking about, really. Okay, and then of course there's, we talk about the environmental impact and lower environmental toxins and whatever, and that sounds all kind of like fluffy, happy, la, let's eat some granola, happiness. But it's not actually. You pay in your taxes for your city to get rid of your trash and deal with the toxins in the trash. That's a service that you are paying for. If everybody is dumping their disposable diapers in that landfill, clogging it up faster, that is more money that you will eventually have to pay down the line for your taxes so that they can find somewhere else to put the garbage. The garbage just doesn't disappear, and they don't take it away for free. You pay for that. So every time you're saving garbage, you're saving money. Just think of it that way. All right. So what's the conclusion here? It's going to be a shocker, and I don't think you came into this video, my video, the Cloth Diapers for Beginners video, thinking it was going to be different, but it's the smart choice. There's no other conclusion to be made. The math is the math is mathing, and there's nothing you can do about it, really, right? So significant changes per child, it's reusable, it's the smart choice for budget conscious people. If you're looking to save money on your parenting journey, this is one of the best ways to do it out of any, for sure. Oh, and I have one last slide I'm done my spiel now, and I'll take some questions. I hope you found that helpful and useful, and I hope you show it to anyone who's kind of like being hesitant and they don't know if it's the right choice. Show them this, like maybe the two, that's like a very, very nice trip away. Maybe that trip away for putting cloth diapers on, which are better for your child anyhow, will kind of sway their decision a little bit. So if you want to save more money on cloth diapers, today is the day. It is Black Friday. Please go check out the list on the website. I spent a lot of time and energy putting that together for you. If you're in the Facebook group, you can also click on, there's a pin post that will take you to this post, and also people have been posting other sales below it, so check that one out. Yeah, just amazing sales. Oh, that was a picture of the page that you'll see there. That banner on the screen is wrong. The Charlie Banana sale is not 30% anymore. It is 35%. So don't pay attention to that number you see on the screen, but it is a fantastic sale and they have 35% off everything at Charlie Banana. So go check that out. Yeah, and that is all. I will take that off. Whew. I feel like I raced through that. I hope I didn't race through too quickly. I hope you followed everything. I know sometimes I spew the math out and people are like, whoa, numbers, but go back and rewatch and you'll see it's not that bad. So I see a few of you watching, but no one's commenting. I hope people can hear me because that would suck. Let's go to the group and see what's going on. It has been a week, let me tell you, with all of the sales going on, trying to organize the page, and the holidays are here. It's been a week. All right, that's not the right place. Bear with me 1 second, guys. Just want to make sure this is working. All right, so I'll try to take a few questions. If you have any, please drop them in the comments. I would love to hear them. But okay, so hi, I'm new to Cloth and I got a bunch of used diapers on Marketplace. Some of them have pretty bad staining. I've already sanitized and stripped according to the ebook. Thank you for reading the ebook. Would you still use these? Are they salvageable? Staining is not a big deal. You don't have to worry so much. Once you wash your diapers, take them out of the wash, and it sounds hokey, but put them in the sunshine. It's actually the best stain remover from like the harshest chemicals. The sunshine works better. Like it works better. So take them out wet, hang them in the sun if you can outside. If you can't, put them in a window. If you live in Canada here like me, you still get lots of sun in your windows. You can put them in the window. It still works fine. Leave them there till it dries. If there's still some staining, you can re-wet them or just do it the next time. You know, the stain is not going to hurt the diaper or your baby in any way. It's just a stain. It's fine. Just keep sunning it out like that and you'll do fine. So that would be my recommendation for that. Are sleepers like little sleepies a thing with Cloth? They just always look so tight and it makes me worry about compression leaks. I don't know what little sleepies are, so I can't really comment to that, but you know, a lot of clothing is, especially nowadays, if you go back to like the 80s clothing, somebody posted the other day, they found some like 1980s baby pants and they fit fantastically over the Cloth because everybody used Cloth at the time. But, you know, baby clothes today tend to be much tighter and everything. Usually won't have too much of a problem unless it's like in the car seat or something. So it's tight clothes and a tight strap. It's usually a bad combination, especially if you're using microfiber or something. But yeah, just, you know, size up if you can. You know, baby is always going to be okay in one size larger. If you're really worried about compression leaks, you can use natural fiber inserts over, you know, something microfiber like a bamboo charcoal or a microfiber insert. Microfiber, the way it's made, it's just really prone to compression leaks, whereas the woven natural fibers like hemp, bamboo, cotton, they're much less prone to leaking because if you squeeze them, it takes a lot more to get the water to come out over microfiber. So that's what I suggest. All right. What else? I'll take one more. Let me just see here. Sorry guys, bear with me for a second. Okay. Are fitted diapers in general meant to be one size? It depends on the brand. So you can get like Green Mountain diapers that are on sale right now. Check out the Black Friday page. They come in different sizes. They don't have, well, you can get them with snaps, I believe, but most of them come just folded over. They do have the elastics around the legs. Those ones are sized. A lot of fitted diapers, where did it go? Where did I put it? Oh, right here, sorry. A lot of fitted diapers do come with snap options. If you see the snaps, that means it's adjustable. If it has no snaps, that means it's sized and you're gonna have to go by the size and weight of your baby as you're purchasing them. So just look for the snaps and that'll tell you what you need to do. All right, one more. One more. Let me scroll here. Okay, good morning everyone. I'm so very new at cloth diapers and babies in general. Everyone is when they start. I'm giving birth for the first time in 3 weeks. Congratulations. I'm trying to build my stash, taking advantage of this Black Friday, and I'm learning about all the different types of diapers. But I'm still confused on is how many inserts I need per diaper. Does it depend on what I want? Is there a standard number of inserts? I'm so confused. This is the big confusion when everybody starts cloth diapers, and especially if you're using pocket diapers or anything like that. Most, you know, well, not most. Most diapers nowadays come with 2 inserts, but some still come with 1, and most diapers back in the day only came with 1 little microfiber insert, which is ridiculous. 1 microfiber insert might get you through the newborn stage when you're changing very often and they're not outputting as much. But once you get past like 4 or 5 months, you're gonna need more than that insert. How many you need is going to depend on what kind of inserts they are. If you go to the website, I have an article on how to choose inserts that you can look at, and it goes through all the different fabrics, you know, from most absorbent to least absorbent, and how to layer them. There's an optimal way to layer them. It's not going to make or break things, but generally you want the fastest absorbing inserts on top and the slowest absorbing on the bottom. The slowest absorbing also happen to be the ones that hold the most, so you got to keep that into account. But yeah, generally after 4 or 5 months, you're going with at least 2, maybe 1 if it's incredibly thirsty, but I doubt it. And then you're going to probably, you know, change out what you're using, or maybe layer in a 3rd as baby gets into the taller stages and that kind of thing. So don't by any means think that 1 insert is supposed to get you through a wedding. For most kiddos, it doesn't, especially if that insert is bamboo charcoal or microfiber. So just be aware of that. All right, I don't know why, but I feel like I'm losing my voice. So I'll probably cut it off here if there are no more questions. All right, and I don't see any, so I will sign off. Thank you guys for tuning in so much. It was awesome talking to you again, and I hope you're as excited as I am about some of the numbers. You can go to all your friends and family and be like, look, I have receipts. So I hope that helps, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now. There we go.